It's so cool that we get to hang out and do this in person. They have been sponsoring the show with Brains Hash Power for the past 5 or 6 episodes, and part of the deal was that they're gonna bring me here and do a bunch of episodes in this studio in person. Up next, we're also gonna have Summer, we're gonna have people from Firefish, we're gonna have Lucas, who's right here behind the camera. Very cool tweet about OnlyFans, by the way. I want to get this on record. And we're also going to have someone from
Vexel also, yeah.
Grafton, I think. So all of this will happen in the studio. We're going to have a couple of giveaways. One is for you, one is for you guys watching this. It's going to be one of these awesome Brains devices, because in case you're not aware,
Bitcoin mining is like everything. Bitcoin mining is like everything. Bitcoin mining. Is it? The hardware, is it software, is it firmware, is it pool, is it books, is it memes? Everything. Basically, calculators.
He's the author of this beautiful book, The Ultimate Bitcoin Mining Guide. You can see his name right here on the cover. It's Chepchat, by the way. If you don't know how to pronounce this, you're a loser, and you should reconsider your life choices.
Only 2 people ever. My live read it correctly, actually.
Yeah. And
on the first try.
You have a forward by Summer, who's gonna get invited in the next episode. It's very cool, very high quality. Where can people find this?
So it's for free download. If you go to brains.com/books, all our books are for free, or you have to subscribe to our newsletter. you can later unsubscribe, so it's a fair price, I would say. And so we have that. So all the ebooks, we have like 9 books from Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin mining economics to coding, Bitcoin white paper stuff and Rust. So we have from mining technical books to mining economics books, or to Bitcoin economics books, to technical coding Bitcoin books, and all of them are for free download. We also make audio books, so we just publish Bitcoin the ultimate collateral, free audiobook on BTC Sessions YouTube channel. We have more audiobooks coming out, or you can just purchase it by the time this episode goes live. Will be also on Amazon, so of course you can buy it if you prefer the paper feel.
How much?
It's a non-profit for us, so I don't know. We're still about to publish. It's gonna be like $10. Like I wanna undercard everybody and sell the most volume, because for us it's education and a marketing tool. Also, so I don't have to too much. It's gonna be cheap. It's gonna be a good deal, and it's gonna be next day shipping, Amazon Prime, all that stuff. So amazing.
So if you download the free ebook and you print it yourself, I guess it's more expensive than $10.
Yeah, I would say so. You will definitely destroy your toner, and also I have memes inside, so you don't want to use your toner, like the ink.
Yeah.
So they're awesome memes. Like you don't want to waste your ink on the memes. Just get the ebook, listen to the audiobook, or buy a book.
Who's reading it for the audiobook?
Who's sorry? Guy Swan actually. Yeah, Guy Swan.
Oh, the Bitcoin Audible guy.
Yes.
You paid big bucks for that.
Of course. We have to do it properly. By the way, when you mentioned, I have a gift for you. So when you mentioned, I like to do mining videos, right? So it's like I think in Bitcoin mining, and even inside Bitcoin mining and outside Bitcoin mining, you need to share more knowledge, like how you're operating, what are the tips. People really like it. So I'm traveling the world. I'm showing how the mining operations look like. And I just returned from Norway, where there was a very cool use case. Green Tech company, shout out to them because they invited me on the complete north. So like the poor Arctic Circle. So it's like the complete north of Norway. Very cold, minus 20. Celsius. I don't know in Fahrenheit and freedom units. Don't ask me, but it was 2 megawatts. 2 megawatts mining farm supplying the heat to like a giant office building. 2 megawatts, which was unbelievable story. So that's what we do in the like spare time when we have some. So I brought you salami made out of whale, because Norway you can do taste testing on a podcast. So anyway, here I hope you're not vegetarian, but I think you're not. But
I was for 2 years.
Really?
I quit. Yeah.
When did you quit? How long time ago?
6 years ago.
What made you switch? Does it smell of bacon?
No. I felt like I was dying, literally. Like, it was like a contest of punishing my own body for 2 years, and then I just gave up.
That's very interesting, because for me, like eating like 1 day, 2 days vegetarian feels like exactly what you're describing. So
okay, so I know it's a weird question, and this is salami.
Really whale.
It's not made from the whale penis, right?
Yeah, that part I don't know. But generally, the content said just whale. They don't say which parts. But the bad part is they always put to salami the worst parts, because so in Norway they're one of the last countries that can eat whales. I don't know how, but there are very few of them. And you literally go in the restaurant and they have like a whale steaks. So I would say whales, the good meat goes on the steak, and then whatever is left goes into salami. That's literally
makes sense. Yeah, they dry the leftovers and they turn it.
So I'm not sure it's penis, but there is a very high chance it is.
Okay, but you gave me whale meat. Okay.
Yes.
Is this a flex for suggesting that Brains, also known as Slushpool, also known as Bitcoin mining.cz, mine more than 1 million Bitcoin in
1.3
1.3 million its existence.
Sure.
So is it like a flex saying, hey, we have a lot of Bitcoin, look at
I didn't think of it this way, but now that you're saying, it was definitely planned this way. Yeah, we've been around, and you're very, very good that you mentioned it, because like the history, most people know us through Slashpool, right? It was like the longest and during the biggest bull market, and the most, that was the era where most of the small pleb miners existed. So like most volume of the people would know us through the Slashpool era, but there were way different eras. There was exactly as you mentioned, it started as Bitcoin.cz mining pool, and Slash was just signing the emails, and then people were referring to, so it was Bitcoin.cz mining pool, because we're from Czech, so .cz is the Czech ending, and then he was just signing the emails, and people started referring to it as Slash Spool, like the pool of Slash, who was the nickname of the initial creator. And then so we took over in 2013, because like he wanted to do Trezor, and it was quite difficult to manage the whole growing pool alone. So he invited like two friends, which is the two eyes and brains. That's why we have so crazy name that I have to work with every day, and it makes my life very difficult. So the two eyes is the two co-founders of Brains who took over Slashpool, and they said, hey, this name is really sucks. It's like Brains.cz mining pool, it's terrible, and everybody calls it Slashpool. It's just renamed to Slashpool. So we actually renamed to Slashpool in 2016, very late, but it was just before the bull market and just before the like where most volume, like that was the times 2017-18 where most number, like it was most decentralized in a sense, like just the absolute number of people mining. So I think that's why we're known as Slashpool now. So yeah, we're actually, I think, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're the oldest Bitcoin company ever.
Yes, you are.
I've have a lot of eyes and
Exactly.
brains. And we have a lot of very smart.
And I'm gonna mention the sponsors, and then I'm gonna ask you to install Cake Wallet to make. And I'm gonna mention the sponsors, and then I'm gonna ask you to install Cake Wallet to make the giveaway, because I know that Brains, also known as Slashpool, was also the first mining pool to mine Zcash.
Yeah.
Because
We stopped 2 years ago, but I think we're one of the first to support it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna give you one Zcash from Cake Wallet if you install
I
Cake
think
Wallet.
like I will have to like repent to Satoshi later, but
So the download
free money. I'll accept the free money.
download it on your phone right now.
Okay. Well,
And also for those of you listening, you can get one Zcash Cake Wallet. Also, you can swap it for whatever you want. You have
That's exactly
Bitcoin in there, you have USDT, Litecoin, whatever floats your boat. There's also gonna be a giveaway for this Brains deck. And the other sponsors are Layer 2 Labs building the drive chain, which is BIP300. Are you a fan of BIP300, Lucas?
the drive chains.
Sponsoring Bitcoin.com news. They finally learned the difference between BCH and BTC. They're orange now. Very cool.
oh,
They changed even like the design. They like
The logo, the branding, the identity, everything. It's
Did it change the owner, or was it like just a change of strategy?
they changed the CEO. So you find a lot of interesting news. man who else is sponsoring the show.
Name of the wallet. Vlad's money. Vlad's free money.
It's not from me, it's from Kate
Vlad's
Wallet.
airdrop.
Vlad's airdrop. Yeah, you can call it that.
Okay, I understand. Show me seed. Save it somehow. I'll deal with it later.
You'll YOLO.
Continue